Guys, I wanted to shoot a quick video to tell you about the mental health benefits of doing martial arts. And martial arts is just something that changed my life when I was a child and a teenager, and I got back into it in my 20s. And just incredible mental health benefits that, isn't so much related to competing or anything, which nothing wrong with competing. These are more of the immediate benefits that you get from martial arts. So I think one good thing about martial arts is that it's a fun way to exercise. Like if you're doing jujitsu, taekwondo, karate, whatever it is that you do, kung fu, judo, martial arts is just a good way to improve the circulation in your body. And I really believe that anxiety and depression and other mental disorders, I believe one of the key physical traits that is related to those conditions is poor circulation within the body. You feel sluggish, you feel tired because there's such bad circulation in your body, and poor circulation means a lack of oxygen, which is the number one source of fuel in your body. And also the nutrients isn't getting to the cells of your body as efficiently. And even if you're eating very healthy food, if you have poor circulation from a lack of exercise, well, your body is going to be inefficiently giving your cells nutrition into your body, the water that the cells need, and it's really bad for the body. And martial arts, you don't even need to think about it. A lot of times it doesn't even feel like exercise when you're rolling around on a jujitsu mat or you're sparring with a partner. It's so much fun, and you sweat, you get your heart rate going. It can be a good cardio workout. It can be aerobic. It can be anaerobic. It's just so good for your body. And it's just a really fun way to exercise. And honestly, I believe that if you're doing enough martial arts, it can replace going to the gym. It's really, to be healthy, yeah, you might need to go to the gym to build muscles and stuff, but if you're doing martial arts multiple days a week for an hour, that can satisfy your body's need for exercise. So another great benefit is the ways that it improves your confidence. So I've always been a slow learner, and one of the things that has bothered me a lot is that sometimes I learn things so slowly, and when you learn things really slowly, you can doubt yourself, you can doubt your ability to learn new things. But with martial arts, you realize that, so there's a quote by Confucius that says, it doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. So the point is, with martial arts, there's some moves that you might do that are kind of complicated. They might be difficult at first, and it's really awkward to do. And it can be so embarrassing. You probably know what I'm talking about if you remember your first days of class in martial arts. When you learn new techniques, it can really confuse your brain. You might be embarrassed, and you might compare yourself to other students that are doing really good and they're ahead of you, and you might have somebody that's a fast learner in your class. I've been through all of that, trust me. The martial arts, you build your confidence because it's wow, I struggle with this move, and there's been times that I was stuck on a certain move for weeks, especially with the Chinese rope dart in my jiu-jitsu and kung fu school. And I got stuck on this same move for 2 or 3 weeks. And when I finally got it, then I got it. It's wow, I felt so good, even though it took me a long time to master a certain move. And same thing with a lot of jujitsu moves. When I finally get it, it's wow, I feel so good. I screwed up, I improved a little bit. I screwed up again, I improved a little bit, and before I know it, I've mastered a move. So it's I have now proven to myself that if I put in the time and the energy, and if I persevere and I don't give up, even when I feel like quitting, eventually I can master something. So I'm wait a second. If I can learn this move, then maybe I can learn a new marketing skill. maybe I could improve my writing. Maybe I could improve my ability to use AI. Maybe I could improve this or improve that. And it's like, in the book Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, he talks about how you can build confidence by going back to your past successes, even if the only success that you had in your life is that you learned to tie your shoes when you were a kid. The point of the book is that if you were able to just tie your shoes, then you had proven to yourself that you are capable of succeeding with something. So even if it's something super simple, if you have the ability to do that one thing, then you have the ability to learn something else. And why not, if you were able to put in the time and able to improve yourself even when it was hard, if you were able to master something that was once difficult, that tells your brain that, wait a second, I can learn new difficult things and eventually I could master it, because if I was able to struggle with this, persevere, not give up, and eventually I was able to succeed with it, then maybe with this next difficult thing that's completely, in the unknown for me, maybe I could succeed with that as well. So it gives you start to think in terms of possibilities for your life. And another reason why, so I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins is very big on using your physiology to improve your confidence, to improve your self-esteem. Because if you talk in a very slow, sad way and you look down, then you start to feel insecure. Like, anybody can do that. Anybody, any human being on the planet, even the most confident people, if they use their body for a certain amount of time, eventually they're going to feel insecure. Eventually they're going to have low levels of self-esteem, because their body is sending signals to their brain and nervous system that says, oh, this guy is insecure. This guy has low self-esteem. And then your brain says, roger that. And then you feel insecure. You feel a lack of confidence. You have lower levels of self-esteem. So, but with martial arts, like, when you're in class, like, you're using your body in very confident ways. Like, you're using your body like an alpha male or an alpha female. And when you stand up straight and when you're hitting, you're punching, you're screaming, whatever it is that you're doing, you're taking on this warrior physiology. So even if you are a depressed, insecure person, you struggle with your confidence, if you're using your body in empowering ways of martial arts, you start to feel a little bit more confident. And then you go to the next class and you feel a little bit more confident. And I've noticed this, like, your physiology will change and you'll actually start to develop the habit of using your body in empowering, confident ways. And also, when you're sparring and all this stuff, like, you're getting rid of negative energy. You're getting rid of the stress in your body and you're shaking it out. And it's just so good for your mental health. So, guys, I think a lot of people don't sign up for martial arts classes because they struggle with depression or they struggle with social anxiety. But let me tell you this, if you find a good school, like, you're not the first one that's gone there that struggles with these things. In fact, you'll probably meet people at the school that also struggle with social anxiety, that also struggle with social anxiety and depression, anxiety, and whatnot. So martial arts is not just good for people that have good mental health, it's also good people that have poor mental health. So if you're struggling with mental health problems, just bite the bullet, try a class, face your fear, give it a shot. It's like a suit. You don't have to buy the suit, just try it out. And a lot of schools, you can take multiple classes for free or for like $20 or something like that, and you can see if it's right for you. So try it. And also, if you want to get the full mental health benefit, consider training when you're not at school. And one of my favorite things to do that I've done for years is to go to a place, go to a park or whatever, and find a secluded place. I'm more of an introvert, so martial arts is really good for introverts, by the way. And just practice, and you're going to, it's a good way to connect with yourself, and you're just this Sigma warrior that is confident within yourself, and even when you're alone, like, you just feel absolutely unstoppable in life. So I'm curious if any of you has experienced mental health benefits from martial arts. Maybe you mentioned something that I'm not aware of, and maybe there's a mental health benefit I'm not aware of. So I would love to hear what you have to say about the benefits of martial arts. And of course, do not forget to share this video with somebody that you've been trying to get to do martial arts, or you want somebody to be aware of the mental health benefits of martial arts. And I would really most appreciate it if you could hit a like on this video if you liked it. And that's it for now, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.